I think this gets into some buyer psychology things, which is people generally before making a purchase decision, imagine what their life is going to look like if they go down this particular route. If I buy this thing, if I sign up for this service, if I become a member at this club or gym or whatever, there's a mental simulation process that very often happens of like maybe buying a new car is a good tangible example of this. Like before you buy the car, you do the test drive. And you imagine like what would my life be like if I was driving this every day? If I pull this into my driveway, what are the neighbors gonna are they gonna look at me? Gonna think I'm cool? Like there's this like with a little bit of information, our brains can kind of extrapolate or start to predict what is likely to happen out into the future to a certain extent. And this is, to some of the things you talk about in your book about storytelling. This is why stories work for marketing and sales. It helps people engage that part of their brain that can simulate a potential future that looks and feels really great
Mhm.
and start to anticipate it, get excited about it. And like when you're selling a car on the sales side of the spectrum, rule number one is get the potential customer in the driver's seat of that car as quickly as possible. Nothing else matters. You want them to engage in the process of driving and imagining as quickly as possible because then that's when they start to convince themselves that this is something that they might want to have in their life. So anything that you can do to engage those kind of simulation prediction sort of processes, the better.